Back to the Dynamic Billard Treviso Open 2013. We have a winner and his name is Nick Vandenberg. Nick just defeated Phil Burford in a very interesting final with 8-5. But how did it get to that final? I still owe you the results from the semifinals. In the first semifinal, Phil Burford defeated David Alcaide from Spain with 8-5. Alcaide was already leading 3-1. But Burford then took 4 consecutive racks in a row, and from then on Alcaide couldn't get a foot in the door anymore. So he booked his seat in the final through that semifinal. The other semifinal was a Dutch clash-up between Huchize and Nick Vandenberg, and we must say honestly today, Nick Vandenberg simply was the better player, and he rightfully entered the final with Phil Burford. In that final, both players started out equally. In the 8th rack, when the score was 4-3 for Vandenberg, Phil Burford pocketed the 10 ball and scratched, and instead of tying the match at 4-4, he was trailing now 3-5. Being as experienced as Nick Vandenberg is, he took advantage of that and kept the advantage until he was on the hill, leading 7-5. Then it was again Burford at the table, but he ran out of position on the 8 ball. He was very close with the cue ball, and he left a very tough shot for Vandenberg. However, Vandenberg focused, he fired the ball in and rightfully and deserved won the match with 8-5. He took the title of the Dynamic Billard Treviso Open winner 2013, and additionally he also won the Utah rankings in 2013. I have managed to get an interview with both the winner and with Phil Burford. Here's the interviews.
Yeah, I feel very happy. Of course, when you win, you're happy. And I'm even happier because I think I'm the number 1 again in Europe. So to end the year as the number 1, yeah, feels even more better.
What is it with you?
It must be the Italian food there. Yeah, I seem to do pretty good in Italy all the time. I have the same with Austria.
Overall, the final match, hats off to Nick, he played great. For me to even get there, I've not had my luggage, so I didn't have any clothes or anything, so I've sort of lent clothes and different stuff. So to finish second overall, I'm fairly happy with. Nick's played great in the final. I've missed a few balls and made silly mistakes, but that's the way it goes, you know.
But we also have the women's tournament still going on here in Treviso. And the women, they have played their rounds. In the first winners round, we had Jasmin Ushan handing a 6-1 defeat to Charlotte Breitkreuz from Sweden. Jasmin Ushan just flew in from the United States. She arrived today. However, her suitcase didn't arrive, so that's what she got in common with Phil Burford, who also had a problem with his suitcase arriving. And in the winners qualification round, Jasmin Ushan handed a donut to Silvia Gaudino, even creaming her with 6-0. Another interesting result is another donut. Anna Majirina, the number 2 in the winners qualification, defeated young Natalie Seichter, who's playing for the Netherlands, also 6-0. Kynthia Aufanides defeated in the winners qualification round Kristina Slateva from Bulgaria with 6-2. And to complete it, Ina Kaplan, current number 2 of the women's Euro Tour rankings. She won in the winners qualification round over her teammate Christina Chagan by a whisker with 6-5. However, that concludes the results from today. We will still have one more women's round going on, but we will come back with more video news for you tomorrow. Stay tuned. Bye bye from Treviso for today.